Hi, this is Adekyn with another Grand Ages Rome Reign of Augustus campaign mission video. This one's the fall of Napata. In this one we don't do any building, it's all military. So we're going to recruit some units and go out and take out 8 barbarian villages and military camps around the map. And we have bonus objectives to do it in under 40 minutes. Don't lose any squads and have at least 20,000 denarii in our bank account when the mission ends. So we're doing this with a Flavius character, and you would think that the Flavii family would be a poor one for military, but they're very well suited, frankly, because of course, everything they do is through research. So by queuing up research, we've got a bonus where every time we complete research we get denarii for it, and our squads can improve when we're not researching. They actually gain experience and we gain money. So there's some very strong things coming from our research here, and because we've got a character that's fairly well developed at this point, well, very well developed at this point, I have very strong research, even with minimal research that you would have in the mission. So we've queued up our research to get that going, to get our little money through knowledge machine going, and we've drafted up one Hastati, an archer, a couple of Triari, and another big advantage of the Flavii is that they're drafted squad, once they get to the top level, is actually a Praetorian. So now we've got a Praetorian, couple of Triari, Hastati, and Archer. Strong army. And we could choose to stay here and train a bit and train these guys up, but we're just going to go right into the battle, because we see here there's 3 Nubian warriors up there. So by using the Triari turtle, marching our first guy up here, and one Triari in the turtle formation, he's going to draw all their ranged fire, and then once that happens, we'll be able to swoop in with the rest of our troops and attack kind of at will, without really worrying about losing troops, because all the Nubian warrior attention is going to be on that one Triari squad marching toward them. There they go. They've just opened fire with throwing spears, and now we can just charge in with our guys, use our special abilities. I grouped them up so that the Hastati and archers were together, because they kind of work the same. They're both sort of ranged units. The Hastati are kind of a combination of ranged and melee, but they both have a similar special ability, so you can kind of, they make a good group. You double team one enemy unit with them, knocks them down a lot. Of course, the Praetorian do the yell, which immediately turns somebody into demoralized, which weakens them greatly. So you got a strong little army going here. So that was a very easy battle. Now I'm going way fast forward here, and we're actually looking at our next, I think this is like number 6 that we're going to take out. And I'm showing this one just because there's a couple of war elephants. I used a little different technique here. I grouped them up so that my 2 Triari were together, and instead of using the turtle, I just sent them straight into one of the elephant squads. There's 2 elephant squads in this one, and used the Praetorian on the other elephant, and also doubled up and backed him up with the Hastati and archers. And the idea was take out that one elephant squad quickly and let everybody focus on the other elephant squad. And it turns out that this is a fairly easy battle. Again, the levels are high. These guys have marched around the map, fought a bunch of battles, leveled up a couple of times, built military camps and let them recoup some losses, and I did a little bit of training, but you have to watch the training because you want to get up to that 20,000 denarii before you finish. So this one turned out to be even easier than I thought it was going to be, and here I'll kind of zoom in. There's that one last elephant putting up a good battle, but he's surrounded, and sure enough, he's gone. So now we're going to move forward to, we've taken out everybody but one last, and I saved this one little barbarian military camp, and it has one level 8 defender. Turns out it's a Secutores, so I thought it would be interesting to see my Praetorian squad, or the one we've got, go in there and fight one-on-one with a Secutore without obviously we could just run over him with 5 squads, but And this won't be a fair fight, of course, because this is a level 25 Praetorian at this point, after fighting his way around the map. And he's fighting a level 8 Secutores. But we're just letting them recoup losses from this last battle we just fought, and we're going to send the Praetorian down to fight by themselves. Now, Secutores are typically pretty good, but their problem is that their unique ability is that they can, for a time period, deal double damage, but they take double damage. Well, the Praetorian, of course, are counter punchers, meaning that they take half of whatever you deal to them and give it back to you. So these Secutori, by even using their special ability, are actually hurting themselves because now they're getting even more damage given to them. So you'll see what a rout it is. I have to call back my Triari. They want to go and get into the fight too, but I wanted to just make it the Praetorian only just to see what would happen. It turns out that the Secutores are wiped out, and the Praetorians only lose 2 people. So obviously, Praetorian and Secutori matchup, that's all Praetorian, especially with the levels. These levels are huge. Do your research. Level up your troops. It's very important. So anyway, that's the end of the mission. It was pretty easy. You just walk around the map. There is one little ambush you want to watch out for. I'll give you a hint. Crossing a bridge. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it helped.